Good to see you, Adrian. Thanks for coming to Autosport International. This is one of the biggest and best racing car shows in the world. Have you had a chance to have a look around?
Yeah, thank you. Not really a chance to look around. I rush through here, so but looks very interesting. I know it's a very big show in a year, but it's the first time for me here at this car show. I've been to a few in Germany, of course, but great to see so many different categories, different cars, a lot of fans. I think a good start for the season.
We've only got a few minutes to chat because Adrian's very busy, but he will be back later on. So if you want to hear more, then do come back at 2 o'clock. Happy birthday as well for yesterday, by the way.
Thank you. Yes, 31 now.
31. Well done. Round of applause, yes. Happy birthday, Adrian. So it's Sauber for 2014. Just explain your thinking behind joining the team after many seasons with Force India.
Well, it's a refreshing change. I had a good time with Force India many years. I think where we started 2006 as a test driver when I was with a Midland team, the car was around 3 seconds off the pace, always second last, and we brought the car up to the front, sometimes almost on the podium. We actually, with my teammate at that time, Fisichella, had a podium in Spa. I was a front row in Monza with the fastest lap in 2009. I mean, for this team, it's a very small team still. We had very good results and a very good time. So now, for me, I felt it was a time for a change. New team, new regulations, new cars, and very close to home. So 1 hour drive from where I live in Switzerland. It's great, and I feel very happy already. I can speak German, which is an advantage. I can use my time a bit more efficient. So I'm looking forward to a successful future.
Obviously, I must just quickly ask you about Michael Schumacher, a fellow German F1 driver. It's very sad what's happened to Michael. I know you've taken a keen interest in his progress.
Yeah, it's such a shame. Yeah, not the news you want to have during Christmas and New Year. But yes, it's not much we can do, and we don't know how he is. He's just in a coma at the moment, and I think everyone is wishing him luck. He's a legend in the sport, and whatever he did, it was great what he achieved in his career. So big respect of that. Wish him all the best. Hopefully he'll wake up very soon, and especially with no damage, no brain damage. He's still a young person and with family. So yeah, fingers crossed.
Let's hope so, indeed. As a youngster growing up and you wanted to be a Formula One driver, Michael must have inspired you.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, he brought the racing and the motorsport up in Germany. He was like the first one who was so successful in Formula One. And I remember at that time there was a real racing boom in Germany, and it was a benefit for all of us. So all the categories now, the young driver programs in Germany are very, very good because of that boom in the 90s, where Michael was so successful, but also in the 2000s. And looking back to Formula One, I think it's one of the strongest nations every year from the driver point of view in Formula One. We had on one stage 7 German drivers in Formula One. Now we got, I believe, 4. So it's still, very strong.
I suppose the ambition for you in 2014 is to do the sort of thing that Nico Hülkenberg was doing at Sauber last year with some really strong race performances.
Yeah, I hope to start the season as Sauber finished it. That would be already quite a good success. And I mean, we've been fighting against each other quite a few years. Sauber against Force India. So it's interesting now to see how they develop differently and how they operate actually different. Size different from the team, but almost same result. Just last year the opposite way. Force India started strong, finished quite a bit more difficult, let's say. Not weak, but was harder to go into the top 10. Sauber was very strong in the end. Let's see. From my point of view, of course, hopefully Sauber will be the team in front of Force India this year.
Yeah, absolutely. Are you excited by 1.6 litre turbo engines? You've spent your 7 seasons with 2.4 litre V8s. Are you looking forward to the new challenge?
Yes, looking forward to a new challenge, of course. My priority engines are V12, not V6, so it's just half of the size, but that's where we go, and it's good to have a little bit more economic engines, of course. We have much more curse energy now. We have a turbocharger in there. All the drivetrain is very different, but I think in the end, qualifying will have more power available than last year. So we have stronger engines, less downforce, and harder tire. So it's going to be much more difficult probably to drive. But I believe in Formula One, technology goes on, and the cars will be fast enough for the show.
Yeah, good stuff. I'm going to let you go because I know you've got to go to the next live action show. Adrian will be back, ladies and gentlemen, at 2 o'clock. Maybe we'll get some questions from the crowd. So if you want to see that and be involved, then do come back. Adrian, thanks for joining us. And we'll see you later on. Enjoy the rest of the show. Adrian Sutil, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thanks, Adrian.